phones, like, I'll go to your channel and you can go to mine to make sure, like, it looks, like, presentable.
Yeah.
But, if you're ready, we can start.
Let me double check. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's alright. I have Skype just already maximized, so when I switch windows, it'll just be right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, using the chat from our phones, that'll be a lot easier than dealing with the screens. Let's see.
We're not live yet.
Okay, cool.
Am I showing up on my channel? It won't show me.
Did you hit go live yet?
Yeah, but like I can't see anything when I check it, so I don't know if I'm like actually live or if it's just playing games with me.
Here, I'll check your channel.
Okay.
Yep, there you are. See it.
Oh. Is it? Yay. Cool. Oh, I can hear my own voice. That's weird. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Make sure you mute your phone. Like, turn it down.
Yeah. I definitely will. Oh, yeah, I can hear myself again. I'm still getting used to this whole thing. It's so weird.
It's alright.
Oh, wait.
Hey, guys. Yeah, we're...
Okay, how
Your Skype is Zoom... Oh, there we go. My phone's just dumb. There we go.
Okay, so they say they can see you, but they can't see me. Can you see me now? Everybody? I think I was like tiny and in the corner.
So in yours, I can still only see me. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's coming. A little bit more.
Is it good?
But a little more. Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
that works.
I'll be over here.
That's weird.
I'm gonna cover your Iron Man.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
okay.
Go for it. I don't know why yours is. It might be a Mac thing while it's zoomed in. Sorry guys, we're just trying to get this all sorted out. We tried using StreamYard, but you have to pay for it to do like dual broadcasting, and I don't want to pay for that, so we're doing this. It's a Skype call. We're here with Kiara Builds, and yeah, the people are joining up. New format. We're trying a new format out. We have guests now. We're killing it.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah. Can everybody hear us all right?
They can hear me apparently, but yeah, they're good. I think they're good on my side.
We can see you both. We can see her now. We can see you. Can you move your cursor off the screen? No, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that right there.
Yeah, it's just gonna sit right in the middle of my face.
Sorry, I have to do a filament swap real quick.
I feel weird just staring at my phone. Wow, there are 17 people watching me right now. Hi guys. Oh wait, I should probably tell everyone on Instagram we're live. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, we can do that. Cool. Let's see. I'll move my mic a little closer. Hopefully that helps. Oh, so my print just failed. That's cool. Every time I go live, I have a print fail.
It's bad luck. What were you printing? Was it big?
Yeah. Why did my... Okay. Yeah. Whatever. We're here. Sweet.
Alright.
Neato burrito. My phone's being stupid. And... someone's watching our... Yeah, that's cute. Awesome. So we got the chat there on our phones. Cool.
Alright.
So I figured... I just wanted to ask you a bunch of questions.
Okay. Shoot.
And we can probably pepper in some of the other people's questions
Sounds good.
Kind of drowning in the end semester, lurking. Sounds weird, but I'm still hyped. Cool.
Apparently, our
So how's your Mark 42 going?
It's going. I'm stuck. I've been working on like latching things together for like the entire week, and I think I finally figured something out. But I'm worried about I'm just worried about the suit falling apart if I wear it, which is a problem. Like, I think I posted on my story like right before we did this, but I got this piece. I don't know if you can see any of this. See, this is the back skeleton, and then this is a panel, so you should be able to just pull it off. It's actually good that it won't come off. Yeah.
Skype's quality is failing me right now.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, apparently the sound's really weird.
I think we're good. Yeah.
This is... I don't know how to fix the sound.
Alright, that got better.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's like
Skype's
really...
just saying poor connection, because that's just Skype problem.
It's really laggy on my end, but...
Oh, I'm wondering if Facebook would be any better if we switched real quick.
Facebook, like... Can you go on Facebook? I've never done that.
Yeah, Facebook Messenger.
Oh. Maybe.
We could try that, but it seems to be clean. I think it's my Skype connection. The stream on your side looks fine, but I'm watching it on the phone. It's like not doing so hot. Because England's terrible, and the internet here is bad. I said it. Sue me. Well, my first Starburst print fail live, so that's cool. That's fun for me.
What part was it?
It was it's a hip cover, like this weird hip pod cover.
Yeah.
And it was 52% done, halfway. And I just tried changing the filament, and it says heating error. So that's cool.
I think the worst thing is when it's almost done, and then the print tips over, and you can't do anything about it. I mean, you could slice it, but that's about it. Just annoying.
Oh no. I'm trying to not look at it, but it's just there staring at me. Everything was going so smooth. That's what I get for trying to do a filament change real quick.
Yeah. I'm too afraid to do a filament change. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up and it's gonna just fail on me, so I've never done it.
I usually don't let my prints pause. What I'll do is I'll usually hear it when the filament snaps off the spool. It usually makes a pretty loud noise.
Yeah.
And I'll just feed in the new filament as it's getting pulled in. But I just missed it this time, and I guess trying to heat it up twice, it didn't like it. So now we're here. And those hexagon patterns are not going to be fun to repair.
Yeah. Sanding.
I might not even try to save that. I might just restart. It's only a 300 gram print.
Mm-hmm.
No, 200 grams. So it's only a 200 gram print, so I'd waste 100 grams. So I guess that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. How's Jarvis going, Kiara? Dan Curry wants.
Okay, so here it's actually sitting right here. It's a whole mess right now, but Jarvis is giving me attitude, and he'll respond once, and that's it. And so I'm figuring it out right now. There's a lot of stuff that I'm still in prototype mode with everything for the most part. So the latching systems and Jarvis are the only two things I'm working on right now. And I'm starting to make little progress here and there, but it's still iffy.
It's still having slight problems.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
yeah.
I think a bunch of people from my chat are jumping over to yours because you're super pixelated on my screen.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that.
I'm in England, guys. I'm sorry. It's Skype.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi went out yesterday. I'm really surprised that my Wi-Fi is being good.
Cooperative.
Yeah.
Well, wish there was a way to just lower the settings a little bit. You know, so it doesn't need to be like, but
yeah,
I guess not.
I wonder if it's laggy for everybody else. 'Cause it's a little
doesn't
laggy,
seem to be,
but it's not terrible.
Yeah, we're managing, I think. God damn it.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
What is that? Oh, nope. Back to that. Everybody in mine's about to get just a weird pop-up of screens because I'm an idiot. So I'm wondering if Facebook chat would just be a little less laggy because usually when I FaceTime people, I don't get any issues. Do you want to try that real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
So we're gonna just pause our screens. This way we can, because we don't need all of you guys seeing like all of our Facebook stuff. So yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
We'll try that real fast. All right. So you just an easy way. Hey, just open up OBS.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna hit the little eye marks on the display and audio, and it'll stop streaming them to YouTube.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So they're turned off.
They can still hear us talk though, right?
If you turn off audio output, no, they can't.
Yeah. Well, I'm fine with them listening to me talk.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave that on. All right, you guys can still hear us while we cancel Skype.
While we attempt to switch over.
And we'll get Facebook open real fast. It should work a little bit better. So no more Skype. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
It was working great while we were like setting this up. It was perfect.
Do I have you added on Facebook? I don't even know.
I just sent my full name in Instagram. You can add that.
It's like Facebook and YouTube are the two things I don't know how to use. Okay, hold on. It's sending me one of those annoying codes.
Boo. Actually, can we?
What?
We're figuring it out, guys. Just hang in there. We're gonna get this to work. We're both smart people.
Debatable.
Can build Iron Man suit, can't YouTube.
Yeah, basically. Why is Facebook being so annoying? God. Okay.
Skype is obsolete. It's all about Discord now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Here, actually, I'll throw an image at you guys while we're on an intermission.
I was gonna say Tommy definitely said that. Hi, Tommy.
Yeah. I can answer that question, Chris Robertson, about this 10S S5 over the Max. The S5 is cheaper right now, for sure, but a lot of the upgrades you're going to throw at it to get it to perform like a Max does out of box, it's kind of a wash, I think. If you can find a used S5 for like $400 or $500, then that's definitely a steal. But I still think the Max is a little expensive right now. Were you able to find me on Facebook?
Yeah, it's loading. It's just super slow.
Yeah. Now it's a podcast instead of a stream. See, we're embracing the change. We're rolling with the punches here, guys. I have a print fail, and now we're trying to mess with Messenger.
Oh my god, it's freezing. Please just let me add him. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Kiara, you use Blender to model, right?
Yes. I was using SolidWorks, and then my thing expired, so now it's Autodesk Inventor, but that's only for like arc reactors and like latches and stuff. Like the main suit is Blender.
Oh, like small things?
Yeah. Alright, I sent you a friend request.
I got it.
Okay.
Yay. My Facebook's being stupid, and I don't see it. Facebook desktop is like trash now, and it's unreal. there you are. Can we even FaceTime?
I don't know.
In uh-oh.
I'm realizing I have I have like 7 messages from people on Facebook that I've never opened. Sorry if you're watching this and I never opened your Facebook message. I don't know how to use social media, apparently.
Apparently not. Oh no, can we not?
Oh no.
Oh, did you send it to my, no, you sent it to my actual inbox. No. I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw your post in the Iron Man group and then just clicked on your name and then added you from there. So I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep. There it is. It was opening it up all weird. Hey. Okay. Messenger call. Alright, so we're going to have to end Skype so we can access the Facebook call.
Alright.
Alright. Hopefully this works.
Yeah. Oh shit. Wait, I just realized I don't have like Google Chrome or Firefox on my laptop, so now I have to download that to do this. In like 2 seconds. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Can people still see me?
Yeah, they can see like it's in like FaceTime mode.
Yeah. Hello, this is my forehead. Alright, please hold. It's okay, we're gonna figure it out. Oh wait, I closed Facebook.
We're having fun here, guys. Alright, I stopped over to my chat, so we can see what people are asking on mine. Is this mine? Yeah, this is mine. Okay.
Alright.
Guys.
I'm gonna prop this up in the meantime and wait for this to download.
Alright.
Oh wait, can people still hear me? I don't know what's going on anymore. Did I just destroy everything?
Okay. So, like that, streaming to mine looks great because it's a vertical and a horizontal, but it still looks much better than it did.
People are saying there's no video.
Yeah, it's on yours still probably.
Ugh.
Mine should be coming back any second now.
Okay, they can still hear me. I'm just gonna be ominously talking in the background from the darkness, I guess.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Oh man.
We're downloading the thing, guys. Oh, okay, so that's your live. Alright, that makes sense. Anything I can't find my own live video on my own YouTube, that's always very annoying, but what are you gonna do?
Why does this have to take forever to download, like, when I need it?
Because we're currently streaming, so, it doesn't want to cooperate.
Everything has to go wrong.
Actually, this works great for mine, because I can have the chat right here.
People just can't see me, that's the problem.
Oh no, so on my chat they can see you right now.
Oh really?
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's like so much smoother than Skype was being. Like, it looks great on mine. But I don't think you can stream from your phone. So, yeah, I know you guys are getting better image quality for hers. We're working on it. Yeah, does like, dude, thank you. Dude, Jesus Christ. Thank you, man. I can use that. Wow. Alright, yeah. Yes, dude, thank you. I just opened half the chat back open, so thank you for that. I lose my mind when I get to it. Yeah, I do, because I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what to do with my hands when you guys, like, it helps. Thank you. I gotta make, like, a chart or a list of, like, donations and all that stuff to say thank you to all you guys for that. Yeah. Or somehow give you perks. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This is so weird. So she's fixing hers. Yeah, now we have to break the deal. So Facebook's the answer. I think this is what we need to do next time is use Facebook chat. It's going great.
Yeah.
To save this print, there's ways to do it, and is 100 grams worth it? And then cosplay question: isn't it too hot under the helmet? It's very hot under the helmet.
Yeah. It's very warm.
Okay. I can't call myself a cosplayer yet. I won't do that. I haven't actually gone to a Comic-Con or anything in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aspiring to be. She has gone to many in foam suits, and she's building her 3D printed suit. But I did do a Zoom call with some kids, and I was just wearing the upper hat right here in the room, and that's it. And I was only for like an hour, and I don't have the motorized faceplate yet, and I was dying. And it was still pretty cold here. So I don't know how bad a con is.
It depends, honestly. Like, the first time I ever went in a suit was C2E2, and it was like a year where they didn't have any air conditioning, and my first suit was like a disaster. So it was super tight, and like foam is an insulator, so you're just sitting. I was wearing like Under Armour like leggings and like a long undershirt, and then like just foam covering my body. It was disgusting. Not gonna lie.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. I think I have Chrome. Okay. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I think I have Chrome.
Good.
But yeah, it's rough at a convention. It's worth it, but it's just like it's not the most comfortable thing.
I heard there was somebody in another group who was commenting on just Iron Man cosplays, and they were like, they have to be one of the worst cosplays to do, just in terms of like comfort and the dedication you need to actually wear that thing all day.
Yeah.
And, I'm starting to get it a little bit more. Excel Center in London doesn't have air conditioning either, and I'm not looking forward to the Comic-Con that might be next year in June. So we'll see how that goes. I have fans in mind. It helps. I bet that sounds like an investment I need to make. Depending on how long the print is, if it's only a few hours, then reprint it. Nah. So we were only at 7 hours in at 52%. So it just sucks. Using it because it's the hexagon pattern. Using the damn thing just won't be worth it. So I think I'm just gonna. I just don't want this filament was donated, and I don't want to waste any of it. So I'm being really conscious about what I use and what I waste. But it's turning into a trend. So far, every time that I've gone live, and every time I have, every time I schedule a live, my dog takes it up my neighbor's yard, which happened today, and I have a print fail, which last time it was Stormbreaker. So that's fun.
All right, I have Chrome. Should I just like call you back, or maybe you call me back because I don't know how to do this.
Yeah. So you're logged into Facebook on Chrome?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll call you right back.
All right. Cool. Bloop. Alright.
So much better.
Better?
Oh,
okay,
God.
I have to turn on the thing again. There we go.
Guys, we're into this. We're cooking. We're cooking with fire, and we're only like, what, an hour in?
Okay, I don't know how to...
Oh, damn it.
Can you move your screen in this? Probably not, right?
No, I don't think you can.
Okay, it's fine.
You can make it go right. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
I'll appear big in yours, and you'll appear big in mine. So they see me all the time, so they can deal with it.
Alright.
So hi guys, we're actually trying to start now, and we were just going to talk nerdy shit and Iron Man and answer questions. Because I'm really excited to have her on, because she knows more than me. An actual cosplayer.
No, I'm still pretty new to this too. It's only been like 2 years, 2.5.
You made a bunch of. You made like 2 or 3 suits. Did I see that right? Or one of your comments about something.
Wait, say that again. You cut out.
You made like 2 suits in a year. Yeah.
So I made the first one I made was the Mark 42. The second one was Mark 7. Then I made the Mark 46. So just for like a time comparison, like a timeline, the first suit for C2E2 is Mark 42, and then the recent one was Mark 46. So that's like 3 suits in a year.
So my I guess I read that comment wrong. Oh my god, that's and I'm still not even like fully done with my first one. So that's
I guess it's different because like printing takes a lot of time, so that's probably why.
Yeah. Yes, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
How have you found the durability of eating the foam? I've seen a lot of people comment on like you can really only wear it a couple times because then it starts to wrinkle and crack.
Yeah, I guess it depends on like the quality of the build. Like I know like my first 2 didn't last very long at all because of like especially the boots, like they'll tear up and stuff after you walk around in them for a little bit. The arms and like the chest plate will kind of get worn out. So it's like maybe 2 to 3 times unless you're like really really good and you make it super durable, but that's why I like 3D printing so much, because it just feels more reliable. Like, I can't tell you how many times I had, like, a knee joint, like, bust and, like, my leg just collapse because the suit just broke on me. It sucks. Because you work so long on, like, a suit, and then you're walking around and it just breaks. Like, I've had actual breakdowns at cons because my leg broke. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of my biggest fears of wearing this thing is, something just breaking while I'm there, and then I'm just like, okay, like, if a buckle strap, or if one of the straps in the chest fails,
yeah.
I don't even know what do you just waddle back to your corner of the world and just cry?
Basically. I mean, so my mom likes to go with me when I wear my Iron Man suit because it's just like she's into like the whole Marvel thing too, and so she's like willing to be like my handler. So she'll try to like help me fix it, but at that point, like there's not really anything you can do. Like I haven't been able to fix it like mid-con. So can people hear me, by the way? The comments just like died on my stream, and I'm paranoid. Okay, yeah, people are commenting, but also leaving. So that's okay.
Alright, just 7 hours, water PC cooling, fans, 14 hours or so, and print fail. Hey, any insider news from DO3D when the rest of the Mark 39 will be released? They said a few more days, I think. Give them time. I doubt you're done with the whole upper body yet. The gun fail was really funny. It was just, the gun's finished, kind of. I painted it, but I don't want to wave it around on YouTube. That's how I get on guys, like, watching it.
Yeah.
Because it looks pretty good. Oh, Keegan, happy birthday. That's awesome. I remember you saying it was your birthday coming up. Cold pack over your heart works sort of, yeah, it does. It is a biological radiator. What you do is run your wrists under cold water, because then it cools down the blood going through your arteries, and it helps too. Fun science fact.
question for Kiara. What resources did you use to learn Blender?
Ooh, okay. Okay. I don't know how to say her name. I might say it like completely wrong. I think it's Kamui Cosplay. But she's like super. She's like German, I think. But she's super helpful. Like she makes tutorials on like foam, like tools. I learned most of like the basic like electronic stuff from her. And her husband made like a Blender like basics tutorial, and that's where I learned like everything from. So definitely check her out. She's cool.
I think I know who you're talking about. I need to learn Blender. I don't know how to 3D model.
It's not too hard, honestly.
Can't you use like reference photos and kind of extrude and like outline from them?
Yeah, it's like mesh modeling, basically. I mean, it is mesh modeling.
It scares me. It gives me anxiety. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, it gives me anxiety, but I still do it, I guess. Oh, that just got rid of my face. I don't know how to make myself bigger. Oh, okay. People are telling me to make me bigger, so. Can I?
You eat a lot of bread. That's how typically you make stuff bigger. How long did it take you to create SolidWorks designs for the suit parts, or is there resources? All right, so I didn't design my suit. This is a paid. So this is I think a good example of the two routes you can take when 3D printing an Iron Man suit. You can find somebody who's already modeled it. You can pay for an STL file, DO3D, whatever. I skipped those steps and just got the file. She's custom making her own. You can talk about that. What you're doing with that.
Yeah. So for the foam suits, I found like Pepakura files. So those aren't like 100% like designed by me, but like I printed my own like little pieces for those. So it's probably like 75% Pepakura. But this one is like 100% me. Just because I wanted to see what I could do and like see if I could make something that's actually accurate. Just because I feel like with every build I'm kind of like trying to upgrade it to the point that it could be like a screen accurate like actually mobile suit. So it's more of like a personal challenge. I know people ask me if I'm gonna sell the files ever. Maybe, but I want to build it first, and it's not done. So that's that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have a question for you.
They still can't see me. Why can't they see me? I don't know how to do anything. Okay.
I think no, you should be fine. I'll check your YouTube on my phone.
Yeah, they say What is happening? Yeah, they just see you. Why?
Yeah, so it's zoomed in for some reason. Like it's just like the top of my head and like him.
Good. What?
Like all they can see is like here and here.
But why? I full screened it. Maybe can I make it a little bit smaller?
I think it's because of OBS, which is I don't know how to fix that.
Man, I'm trying to like watch my own stream and see if it makes it any better.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. Display capture. It has to be an OBS thing. Yeah. I'm watching your stream right now. I'm watching it on my phone.
I'm trying to like move it to the corner. Wait, I can see my eyes.
Just put it over his head.
But I can't move my own like my corner. It's weird. It's not like Skype. Hold on. I hate that this stream is behind.
Unmaximize your screen.
Yeah, I did. It's... Hold on.
Yeah, keep moving it.
There we go. I'm just gonna keep shrinking it.
Yep. Yeah, right there. That's perfect.
Alright.
Slide it up more.
Yep.
If you can.
It's still behind.
Yep, there you go.
Oh my god.
No, I can see me, and you're like kind of like down here covering my face, so I can move up. If I move here, we're perfect.
You know what? We're gonna work with it. I think it's okay. All right.
You guys can hear us, and that's all you.
Yeah, it's working. We should be happy.
Yeah. Tiara, what do you recommend I use for making foam armor more sturdy?
So I use 6mm EVA foam. Usually what I do is I coat it. So before you coat it in Plasti Dip, you want to heat seal it. So just take a heat gun to it, and it seals all the pores in the foam. And then hit it with like 2 to 3 coats of Plasti Dip, and it helps it. It gives it more of like a flexibility, so it doesn't crease and stuff as much. But it all depends on the paint you use, because I use automotive paint, and so that'll crease really easily. So if you're worried about creasing, I would go for, I think acrylics tend to be better for like flexing of foam.
I think acrylics are a little more forgiving when it comes to flexibility.
Yeah, but other than that, I think just hit it with a ton of Plasti Dip, and it should increase your durability.
So that's my failed print right there. It was coming out so nice too.
Yeah, it looks really good.
But I don't know why it was annoying, but doesn't matter because the print failed, and then we can just light it all on fire. And does anybody want half of a hip pod if you're making Star Boost?
Oh, now you're super pixely. I give up. It's fine.
They can hear us. We're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
We'll figure it out next time.
It'll be okay.
Let's see. Make COVID-19 special mask. I thought about wearing my helmet out. Do you enjoy salad?
I don't like salad.
No one enjoys salad.
Salad is
it's
sad.
An option.
You can't spell salad without sad.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I can't turn her volume up. Turn your volume up?
I'm all the way up. I don't know about what people can hear, but
that's good. Oh, actually, so I can turn up my input in my. Okay. That's probably the best we're gonna get, guys. Sorry. This has kind of been a train wreck, but we're talking and we're learning things.
We're figuring it out.
Let's see. Might be able to. Nope, not that. Sound mixer.
Alright. What do you need to make a workable DIY home paint station? Mine is just a big cardboard box. I know some other people have like, what's it called? You know, like those big like paint filtration stations where it like sucks all the paint dust up. If you want to get really fancy, you can do one of those. I know there's like tutorials on YouTube that you can make your own. Mine's just a big cardboard box. So, yeah. I know you're supposed to wear a mask when you paint. I do that like half of the time because I
never do. It's totally fine. I was spray painting all this morning and I wasn't I don't wear masks. If spray paint and toxic fumes is what gets me, I've won.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. The chemicals I work around every day are way worse than spray paint ever will be, so I don't care. What's your favorite MCU or comics Iron Man suit?
Is that a question for me? For both of us?
Yeah. Sorry.
Mark 42.
Yeah.
Always the Mark 42. Second would be the Mark 5.
Really?
Yeah. It's so cool. That's next on my list.
Are you gonna make it fold out of the briefcase?
That would be really cool if I can, but like I don't think I can. That's rough. Cause
that'd be very rough.
That's
like some advanced origami or oh god, what is it? It's that like heated blanket they give like astronauts and stuff, like that really like thin. You could probably do something like that. You know, it just kind of looks like an Iron Man suit, but it's paper thin.
It's not gonna be very like. It's not gonna be like a suit of armor. It's just gonna be like for looks, but
no. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got?
Mark 17.
I'm curious what. Mark 17.
Yeah, Heartbreaker. That's like.
I'll take the Mark 17 over the Mark 5. I don't know. I don't like the silver. The silver and red.
It looks so cool. That's like the coolest part of it. That's the coolest color scheme.
It's different. It's different. He's had worse.
Yeah.
He's definitely had much worse.
Yeah.
He blew most of them up in Iron Man 3.
Who is your favorite Marvel character that isn't Iron Man? Spider-Man.
I gotta go with Cap.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, Spider-Man and Cap are both kind of goody two-shoes.
Yeah.
But, which Spider-Man, though? Are we talking as Tom Holland, or, like, you have a favorite out between, like, the 3 iterations of, Peter Parker?
See, that's a tough one, because Tom Holland I like the most as, like, an actor, but the Amazing Spider-Man series was really good, like, in my opinion.
Thank you. I'm not alone.
Yeah, people always give those movies shit. It's terrible.
So, Andrew Garfield, for those of you who don't know and don't read this Spider-Man comic, the mannerisms, the way he portrayed Spider-Man in the suit was the most comic accurate representation of him. Just the way his attitude, his confidence, that was Peter Parker. The most accurate Peter Parker, I think, outside of the suit was actually Tobey Maguire. He's supposed to be a nerd who gets beat up.
Yeah.
Tom Holland isn't a nerd. I mean, he gets picked on by Flash Gordon a little bit, but, like, he still seems pretty popular. He's a good-looking guy. Like, I don't think Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker, but I wish Amazing Spider-Man 2 had just been a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean,
I know
it's a tough one. But that ending though, that ending was
Oh,
rough.
beautiful.
It hurt. Like you don't expect it.
I like that. I think they did a good job. I mean, they could have picked somebody better than like whoever was playing the Rhino. That was awful.
Yeah.
But just the way I like the way they ended it. But I think I have to give credit to the MCU for not killing another Uncle Ben. So that was nice of them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing they did with Hulk. It's like we don't need to give you a background. So like like here you know who this is. Go. We don't need another friggin' Aunt May, Uncle Ben, Sobs. You know who Spider-Man is. Shut up.
Yeah.
Now he's an Avenger.
I think.
What armors do you plan to build? What's that?
I was just gonna say I think the whole problem with like Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire is that like Tobey looks really old to be a high schooler, and then Tom Holland is like the Iron Man Jr. So like it's a mixed bag. Like people can't decide like who's the best really. But yeah, that's all.
Most of the Peter Parkers in Into the Spider-Verse were pretty good. Those were all pretty good iterations. Miles Morales is
awesome.
So, what armors do you plan to build next? I'm working on the Mark 39. I don't know what she has planned after the Mark 42.
Probably it's either the Mark 5 or Heartbreaker, but I don't know. I don't know how long this build's gonna take me. So I guess it depends on like where I'm at after this is over because this might just completely drain me. I don't know. It's a lot of just work.
So is your entire suit gonna be an exoskeleton? Like, are you gonna have a whole frame? Like, you could theoretically take all the panels off and have a full working frame.
That's the idea. Yeah. I don't know how.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That would be like that would be nuts.
Yeah. Right now I have it's the chest, the abs. I've got the forearms with like the missile section in the inside, like the panel there. I've got like an inner bicep piece. I have like a really tiny frame for like the shoulders, and then that's about it. But I'm planning on like doing something for the legs, and then maybe like the cod area. But that's the plan. That's probably why it's taking so long. But yeah,
It's
I have
cool
it.
If you had the whole frame, and everything was like magnetically locked, and you could like grab a panel and just kind of pop it off in your hand.
Yeah.
That looks. It's a little pixelated on my screen, so if you want to see a better image of that, go to hers. But I mean,
don't
you
know
can
if
look
it's...
at her YouTube and Instagram. It's friggin' amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is.
Is it pixelated? Can you? I think the battery's almost dead, but see.
That still looks cool. Like even pixelated, like that looks amazing. That looks like metal.
Thank you. But yeah, that's.
Send the. I have seen worse live streams. Thanks, Safeguard. Yeah. Would you want to see a video of the process of me making my Model 1 armor and the whole thing? Yeah, dude, Keegan send it to me. I'll see that. Hey, Tony's here. Hey, Tony Stark. No, he blew up all his suits in Iron Man 3. Well, clearly not, or Infinity War would have been a much different story, huh? Model Prime was cool. Let's see. The scene in the graveyard in Amazing Spider-Man 2 was his best performance. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield for in the suit Spidey, Tobey Maguire for Peter Parker, and no, I don't care about Tom Holland. Yeah, I mean it's.
I like Tom Holland.
You know, it's hard to recast.
Yeah.
Unless you're Rhodey, and then it works perfectly. Question, Garrett Brainerd. How do you plan on sanding between the hexagon patterns of the Mark 40 or 9? I don't plan on sanding between the hexagon patterns. That's why I've been letting my prints take so long, because I'm not going to need the sand in between them. They're coming out pretty smooth. There's a little bit of droopage in there. I can clean up with a soldering iron, but I ain't sanding these. I'll sand the surface, and we're going to call it a day after that. Thank you for reminding me how nice this print was coming out when it fell. So appreciate that. Just digging your nails in. Chris Robertson wants to know what inspired you to make the exoskeleton in the first place.
I think just for like pure screen accuracy. That's like the only reason. I also, part of me kind of thinks it's going to improve like the wearability of it, just because I've had like, when you wear it, it puts a lot of weight on your shoulders. I've noticed, like even in foam suits, and so I'm wondering like maybe if I can find a way to pad it, an exoskeleton will like distribute the weight a little bit more. So.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Especially if you can get it to like hug your hips and waist better.
Yeah.
So there's actually a little bit of weight there, and the leg. That'd be cool if you had the leg exoskeleton supporting the chest and like the body.
Yeah.
Like how you would imagine you would.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna be awesome if you can.
If I can pull it off.
And it's even far already. And yeah, I'm not. Mine's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think that's just like standard for suits though. Like, it's never gonna be like perfect, unless you are like Iron Man and you have like a real suit, because his is probably perfectly fine.
I don't know, with the way 3D printing technology is going, and how like this is nuts that like we can make this shit in our home, and this is still like the infancy of it. This is still like. Companies are still trying to figure it out, but I don't know. I'm personally imagining, 10 years or something, like body-sized 3D printers that can actually like print multiple different filaments in different materials. So it can print like parts of an arm and then start printing in TPU and then keep printing in plastic again. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Future. Somebody designed that. You're smarter than me.
Apparently they have like wood filament too, so I mean they're getting there. That's pretty impressive.
I got some right here.
Oh, really? Shit. How does it work?
Wood filament is pretty crazy. It feels like wood. You can like sand it and stain it. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand it at all. Yeah, you guys are just debating Iron Man 3. He blew them all up, and then he started making better ones.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. A lot of people hate Iron Man 3.
The same thing. I like it.
It's my favorite.
See why people didn't like it?
Yeah, it's my favorite Iron Man movie. So.
It was about him being Iron Man, not the suit. Like,
yeah.
That's the same thing he says to Spider-Man. If you're nothing with the suit, without the suit, you're nothing with. Like that's what the point of the movie was.
Yeah.
That went over your head, and that's cool. But like, it's funny because Spider-Man or Iron Man 3 ended with like, oh hey, I don't need the suits. I get rid of all of them. I'm still Iron Man. But then in the next movie, he has his suits again.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. The same thing. So Thor Ragnarok was all about Thor. He's the god of thunder, not the god of hammers. And it's about him finding his new powers. And he loses an eye, he loses his weapon, he grows more powers, and then immediately next in Infinity War, he gets his eye back and he gets a new hammer. So it's like it just undid all the things you did in the previous movie.
Yeah, it defeats purpose. It's
like,
it's kind of dumb.
Like you just did all this character development to just give him a bigger weapon. Which, granted, Stormbreaker is. I like Stormbreaker much more than Mjolnir, but we'll debate that another time. Function. The original 7 blew up with his home. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get on the date. Cool. Alright, what else did I want to talk about? Coding and programming Arduinos. You know how to do that stuff. I don't. I like, that stuff confuses me.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have, aside the motorized faceplate, are you gonna do, like, you have the missile in the arm, are you gonna do things like that? Have a bunch of servos and flaps and everything?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be fully motorized. So like, like the back flaps and everything, the 4 back flaps he has, the arm missiles, I think he has like 4 or 5 panels on like his legs that flap up and down. So that's definitely gonna be a thing I add. That's actually the Jarvis system I'm making right now. It's going to be completely voice controlled, so I could tell him like a command and he'll like flip the flaps up and down. So it's all going to be connected to the Jarvis.
Awesome.
I hope it works out. I'm pumped about it, but I don't know what I'm doing. So it's like it's new territory with like the voice control stuff.
Yeah.
So I know how to do like the Arduino stuff. It's new territory, especially because I'm gonna have him talk back to me. So there's like a soundboard involved. Yeah.
Do you have do you have a program that has his voice already?
I basically like ripped the movie and just took voice lines from the movie. So I edited them a little bit just to make them like higher quality, but that's about it.
Huh.
Yeah.
You should, the commands you should do though, they should just be like funny banter between you and Jarvis.
Yeah, like, I want to do that. I'm gonna do that hopefully in like the future because I'm still like working out the kinks of it. But I think I'm gonna focus on like the actual like working, like the servo commands and stuff, and then do like the fun stuff. But yeah, that's the plan.
You should do like Jarvis, let's boogie, and then all the flaps start like opening and dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
And then everything just starts losing his mind. But,
yeah.
And that's how you break a servo.
my friend.
Will you be able to adapt?
What?
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say my friend David commented, "How much of your parents' money did you use?" From that comment on Reddit. It's funny.
Well, no, your boyfriend's behind you, right? He's actually like building.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he builds it. I just wiggle my butt in the Iron Man suit for everybody's attention.
That's all you need. No skills required.
Yep.
Nope. Just find a man to do it for you.
Nope.
This is actually, guys. This is coming out and telling you that I've been 3D printing everything for her and just shipping it to her.
Yeah.
Somebody else is modeling everything. None of her own work.
Yeah, we do nothing. We just wear it.
It's disgraceful, really. Behind any talented woman, there clearly is a guy doing all the work.
According to Reddit, at least. That's what Reddit thinks.
Reddit's a cesspool of just filthy people who have nothing better to do. Unless you're in the chat and you found me from Reddit and you're actually a good person, so thanks for watching. Who's the next Iron Man or Iron Woman? I don't know. I think they're going to bring back the kid from Iron Man 3, I hope, because it can't be Spider-Man. It's not even Spider-Man.
That'd be really cool.
Morgan Stark is a made-up character, so, like, it can't be his daughter. She She doesn't exist. She's not from the comics. They just made her. Morgan Stark is Pepper's uncle who tries to kill Tony. Like, I don't know. It could be the kid. I don't know why they brought him back in Endgame just to stand there.
Yeah. Do you have any concerns about movie lawyers coming after you? No. I mean, you can get Jarvis voice lines from like YouTube, so I don't know why they would come after me. I mean, I'm doing like I've seen so many other people use like Jarvis voice lines for their suits, so it's not like I'm not concerned about them coming after me. I think it'll be fine.
There's a lot more that come after people like us for before ever ripping off a voice line from a movie.
Yeah. I mean, there was a whole app that gave you Jarvis voice lines. Like, they did that way before us.
Music is one thing. Music and artistic licensing is one thing. But voice clips from a movie, there's different. It's just that's. Hope it's the kid. Iron Man with his main weapon as a spud gun. Just a potato. Instead of an arc reactor, it's just a potato gun coming out of your hand. You just described Braden Smith, basically, like with his propane tank cannon in his hand.
Yeah.
It looks like a potato. His first iteration looks like a potato gun. It would have been just funny. Oh no! What's happening? Print's not failing, but we could fix it. We restarted the print. 7 hours down the drain. I just got done making this little thing, little arc reactor.
Does it light up? Is that like an EL panel?
No, that is blue Sharpie.
Oh. I mean, it looks pretty good.
The EL panel's on the way. So this was because I did the second place prize for that giveaway contest. This is going to that Han. I don't know his last name, but I think it's the Sharpie actually kind of looks at a distance. It looks all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was an EL panel.
But, like, it has magnets in the back, so you can put it on your shirt and like, clip it. I think it'll be kind of neat. I think I need to make more of these. These are
that's cool.
Cute.
Cute.
I can break some of what people. Alright, let's see. All the unlicensed toy merch vendors better watch out. Yeah. What references did you use to 3D model the Mark 42?
I found it was almost like a wireframe, but it's like a complete like top to bottom, front, side, back view of the Mark 42. I think it might have been for like a CGI model they used or something. But you just pop that into Blender and you can set like a front view, a side view, and a back view. And so I just switched between those and just draw in the meshes based on the reference. So in a way, I kind of didn't really have to work for the references, but they were there. I just popped them in. I know they have. There's a lot of different references you can use. I've seen some on, I think it's DeviantArt, but as long as you have a front and a side view, you should be good. Yeah. I think I can probably find them. What?
I need to learn Blender.
Seriously, check out Kamuni Cosplay, because her husband did a whole like intro video to Blender, and it's super helpful. Like that's what got me started.
Huh.
So
maybe I'm scared. Maybe I am scared. I'm not maybe. I definitely am.
Yeah. It's intimidating at first.
Robert O. Frank, have you gone to work in a suit yet? No, I have not gone to work in the suit yet. I probably never will. I don't want to get beat up. What do you think about Cap being old and Falcon taking his place? I love that. I like that Falcon's the next Captain America, because I think Bucky was just a little bit too bloody in the MCU to take on that mantle.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of a murderer, whether he likes it or not. No bueno, but I like Falcon. I like Anthony Mackie as the Falcon. And if you like Anthony Mackie, go watch Altered Carbon Season 2. Damn. That show is amazing. When I made the Nano Gauntlet, I used fake jewelry, glued them to the hand, and used Sharpies to color them. People sleep on Sharpie markers, man. I use it to do metallic details and stuff. All the gold on this is all Sharpie. I use Sharpies on my Gundam models. The white helmet, the white camo helmet that's up there, I Sharpie marker the lens is red, and you can still see through them. So, like, if it's dumb but it works, it's not dumb.
Yeah. I used to use silver Sharpies on, like, the Mark 46. I just kind of did, like, edges in some random spots, and it looks like paint chipping. So it works really well for that, too.
Silver Sharpies. They're just, it's a great little metallic medium.
Mm-hmm.
I have gold, silver, and copper, and it adds such great detail.
Yeah.
You can't get beat up at work. You're in your armor. Now, I mean, you're not wrong.
It's true.
Blender is the only 3D modeling software I use, understand, but your suit makes you want to try it again. Huh. But yeah, you're inspiring young minds already.
That's super cool. I appreciate that.
You make it look easy.
I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not hard. Like, I think for smaller scale stuff, it should be really easy, but when it comes to, like, a full suit, it gets, like, I haven't worked on it in, like, a month, because it's just, like, I'm to the point where I'm working on the legs, and it's super, like, intricate and detailed, and it stresses me out to look at, so I'm focusing on, like, what I have printed right now. But if you start smaller, it should be a lot less overwhelming, which I would recommend. Don't start with a full suit. Not recommended.
Yeah.
That's what I did. It's rough.
I had the files going in, and I was still stressed. Mm-hmm. And there were still times where I'm like, I gotta take a week or two off of this, because this shit's getting insane. You will get stressed. You will think about throwing in the towel, and you either push past it or you don't. It's really just about your determination. I am procrastinating right now. I have, like, 9 other projects going on, because I just, like, I need a break from this for a little bit. There's no Comic-Cons, there's no rush, so I'm building some other stuff right now and exploring my creative outlet. Do you think Hawkeye deserves a movie? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Only because of his best line in Endgame when he starts yelling at Thor. And it's like the most badass thing he ever says. And just for that, he just deserves his own movie. It took you 9 movies to, like, get in someone's face like a badass. And it's good. And it happens to be the second strongest dude standing there.
Yeah.
You should check out Adam Savage builds Iron Man. Do you think either of us have never watched Adam Savage? People send me that all the time. Oh my god, you should watch Savage builds. Are you serious, man? Come on.
Yeah. I mean...
Who's that? Like, you're going to tell her, like, who's Adam Savage?
Yeah, who's Adam Savage? I've never heard of him. Doesn't ring a bell.
I know Ben Savage. Wasn't he in Boy Meets World? Like, come on. He's Maker Jesus. We've been over this.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, even my dad has heard of him. Like, and my dad is very out of touch with everything Iron Man, so obviously we know.
There you go. I kind of want to learn 3D printing so I can make the few models I can't track down, but then there's still thousands of files out there. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why I haven't modeled anything myself yet. Like, I don't need to. Somebody else, I'm not trying to think of such outlandish things where I'm like, man, no one's made, that weapon from that obscure B-list movie. Like, everything I want's pretty mainstream right now. And somebody who's better at it did it already.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay being a consumer at this point.
So, does your helmet have any servos, or is it just snap on?
Does my helmet have servos?
Yeah.
So, Yes and no. The
That
helmet
one?
that's on the suit right now is just magnetic, but then the one that's sitting up there is servos.
Okay, because I
I'm
know
working
I
on a
saw
couple
one.
designs. Yeah. This one's too tight for servos. This one is just like
Yeah.
pump based. It was a test print. Anytime I get a helmet, I'll pump it out at 100% and just see how big it is. Bigger, smaller. That helmet was like, if it was a couple millimeters smaller, it would be my skull shape. It's perfect.
Wow.
I don't. DL3D did a good job on that one for me, I guess. But then like the CG Trader helmet that's actually going to go to the suit, that one has just enough room for servos in it.
Cool.
And yeah. And then I'm probably going to like sell this one because I don't like how it looks.
I can never bring myself to sell a helmet. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I get so attached to everything I build, like it's just so hard for me to sell anything.
I can understand that. The only thing that allows me to sell them is that I have multiple. Like,
yeah.
And I'll always keep the best one for myself. So it kind of gives me incentive. Hey, this is what I don't like about this helmet. Let me make a new one even better, and then I get rid of the old one. You know, it's still good, but when you're the builder, like I could sit here and name 100 things wrong with this suit right now that somebody else might not see.
Yeah.
And so it's nice just kind of upgrading and finding this thing, and then when you get that little bit of extra money from selling it, you're like, oh, that was worth it.
Yeah, right now I only have I have 2 total. Well, 3 if you count the really bad foam one I made. Like the first helmet I ever made was foam, and it doesn't look like Iron Man, and it's really embarrassing. It's in my basement, like I won't even look at it. But I have my old Mark 46. It's really broken, but that's probably why I don't sell anything, because I don't have anything worth selling. So
I bet if you tried to auction off your first helmet, someone would buy it.
Maybe.
Probably be surprised, especially like auction it off on TikTok. And you make a lot of money off it.
Yeah, I think actually
we need to see Korg and Meek's Revolution fail as a full movie. Oh yeah, we do. You should try to collab with Adam Savage. If
that'd be so cool.
Even ever mentions me or even likes a photo of mine, that'll be it. I've won.
Yeah.
You got a hug by Adam Savage? Can I hug you? That'd be awesome. Wow. Why do you use Blender instead of Fusion 360?
Because I find it impossible to use Fusion 360. Like, it's hard for no reason. And maybe that's just me, because I've had a lot of people tell me it's a great program, but I cannot figure out how to use it for the life of me. Like, it's so confusing. So, it has the same layout as everything else I use, but it just doesn't work the same way. I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't work for me. I'm just gonna pop this on. It's appropriate at this point.
That's your that's the chin trigger one?
Yeah, well, they both do that.
See? Ooh, fancy.
But yeah.
That is a lot easier system I'm doing.
I mean, it's hard to talk sometimes. Like, I'll be talking and it'll just shut on my face because I'm all the way.
I'm very Italian. I talk loud, and I can that would turn into a problem for me.
Yeah. I mean, I probably could have pushed it back a little bit. It works perfectly fine. I just can't talk as enthusiastically as I want to. Yeah.
Really, just gotta talk with your teeth together.
Yeah. And it pushes on your cheeks.
I can kind of relate to that. Yeah, because the DO3D helmet, how tight it is, and the magnets I have, if my jaw comes down too much, it'll pop the magnets out the side.
Ooh.
So I have to really push my jaw forward and talk like an idiot.
Yeah.
But, it'd be funny with the masters going up and down the whole time. Oh, we got Jarvis in the chat too. So we have Tony and Jarvis. That's pretty cool. James Hennigan, I got a retweet from Adam Savage. You did?
Yeah.
What?
Ooh, my friend actually made it on Adam Savage's Instagram. It's pretty cool.
That's goals. That's literal goals. How much do you sell helmets for? I'm not talking about that here. Fly out, and you can pay for a hug by letting me check out the armor. If you fly out here, I'll let you wear the armor. I'll send you the proof to your face. I'll send you proof to your Facebook. Please do. You can turn this one on.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome. It's so shiny. I mean, I don't think mine's as shiny.
Oh.
What kind of paint do you use?
No, it's pretty shiny.
Yeah.
Spray paint.
Yeah, but like what kind of paint? Like I know I have. This is all Rust-Oleum, but I know my last one was like automotive paint.
You can see you in. You
yeah, that's awesome.
Screen.
That's But you like polish it.
What's up?
Don't you like polish yours too? I need to do that. It's not shiny enough.
Yeah, so the gold you can't polish. Like, so I use a couple different golds for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And this is that giveaway helmet. I gotta ship this out. I just got done fixing I messed up the gold. Like the day after the giveaway, I chipped the top here, so I had to repaint the whole thing. I was pissed about that. If it's going to be like a display, or if I want it to be really shiny and metallic, I use Rust-Oleum metallic gold because it can't take a clear coat. You can't clear coat it, and if you tuck it and rub it too much, it'll start to come off.
Mm-hmm.
For that one, though, this is automotive Rust-Oleum spray paint, and it's not as shiny. It's more of a dull gold.
Yeah.
The Mark 85 actually is a little bit of a duller gold, so it actually worked out, and I can clear coat the shit out of this one. So. It's what are the purposes of it?
Yeah.
And I did a lot of testing with golds. It does not like a clear coat at all.
Yeah, I know. I think my last helmet for the 46 was, I don't know the exact name, but it was a Rust-Oleum automotive gold. It might have been the same one, but it came out really good. I only clear coated it like once, and it didn't dull it too much. But it just wasn't, it's not the right color for the Mark 42, which sucks because I had to find, like, new paint. Because the Mark 42 is, like, a lighter gold.
Yeah, so, that's when he started actually moving into those kind of paler, lighter golds.
Yeah.
Was, like, the 42, 45, and 46. Mm-hmm. And then the 50 he went crazy with. Yeah. So that just is a completely different suit. And then they went back to, like, nice pale gold. Fun fact, my real name is Jarvis, which nobody cared to remember until Iron Man. If your real name is Jarvis, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You had it first.
That's awesome.
I have not been able to print ABS on my CR10. Did you retract that comment? What happened? I didn't retract that comment.
I didn't do anything.
Why'd you delete your comment? No, somebody commented and then deleted it, so, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Jarvis, are you British? I'm having CR10 ABS issues. You and everybody else, man. ABS is a pain to print with. Switch to PET G or PLA Plus. It is.
Yeah.
Just reliable. I'm really curious on what having such bad string right now. This is not fun. Wait a minute. Cool. Alright. Yeah. So 17. So I think we were gonna end the stream at like 9:30, guys. So we got about 13 minutes left because I think any streams over 90 minutes are a little excessive.
Yeah.
I know the beginning of it was a little bit of a train wreck. Thanks for bearing with us. So get into those final questions, and we'll see what we can do and answer. And again, thank you for doing this with me. I have a lot of people messaging me asking when's the stream? Like, we want to meet her and see her. So
that's so cool.
Any ABS tips? Yeah, move on.
I've never tried ABS. Like, people. Okay, so I heard from somebody that ABS was better for Iron Man suits because it warps less. Because they were like, oh, if you wear it in the sun, it's gonna warp over time. And so I don't know if that's true. I've never had problems with that.
So ABS, when you print with it, first you need to be able to print with it. So you need an enclosure. It's going to warp. It's not going to lay down right. It's going to shrink a little. You get weird fitment. So if you're trying to join pieces up together, sometimes it doesn't go too well. Back when 3D printing was just starting out and it was PLA and ABS, yes, ABS was better. But that's not your only options anymore. PETG is just as strong as ABS. You don't need an enclosure. And you don't need an enclosure. It's easier to print with. And PLA Plus is almost as strong as ABS is. So either upgrade to PETG or run PLA Plus, and ABS is just obsolete, and you can run it on any printer. So, all right, if you're doing an Iron Man suit in PLA, just normal PLA, you're probably painting it. You're probably clear coating it. And clear coat is UV resistant. You're not leaving it in a hot car in the middle of Arizona. It's not going to work. Like,
yeah,
it's not going to. People are too scared about it for some reason. It's not that big of an issue. Just because it happened to a few people when 3D printing started out and stuff, like, it's just turned into like this myth, this like urban legend that no one confirms. But and bonus Vsauce Mike, man, Chris, what are you? Just wanted to say Bucky being a murderer is just SHIELD propaganda. Filament CR10 can print for strength. ABS Plus. Or not ABS Plus, PLA Plus. Dude, does Lego. Does Lego. I get it now. Thank you so much for that donation, man. That's friggin' cool. I appreciate that. I'm just going to use all that to buy more filament and make stuff. And maybe I'll actually buy a StreamYard next time so we can stream better and this won't be a train wreck.
Yeah.
PETG for in-cabin bar carts, okay. Yeah, PETG should be fine for that. CR10 good for these mostly stock. The CR10's a little dated, man. Even this 10S is starting to get up there in age, but at least the 10S has better motors, dual Z-axis. Blah, 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 blah. PETG makes ABS obsolete, prints, blah, blah, blah. Okay, more printing, yeah. We have a lot of printing questions. Those are for another time. We're not talking about printing too much. When, I know you're kind of taking a break from your Mark 42, like, slowly just working on, do you have a drop deadline? Like, you want it done by next year's Comic-Con? That might not happen?
I want it done by C2E2, which is in February, I think. So, yeah, it's coming faster than I want it to, because I'm moving really slowly. But yeah, that's like a checkpoint for everything, because that's when I started building like Iron Man suits officially. So yeah, it's just like a little landmark for me. Yeah.
I mean, that's still what, 6-7 months after, right? No, 8 or 9.
I think so. Yeah.
That's still a lot of time.
Yeah. We'll see. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
I don't know. I feel like maybe the whole chest area, like upper torso and stuff, that's probably like the hardest part.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Most involved because the exoskeleton.
You seem to have a lot of it already modeled though, right? You have most of you have the arm, you have the whole body done. You're just working on the legs.
It's the legs and then like the sides of the abs, because those are like it's a really weird portion to model. So I have like the sides of the abs and like the upper thighs. But that's about it. Yeah. That's gonna be, you're gonna break the damn internet. If somebody reposts you on Reddit again once that's done, like it's gonna blow up. Yeah, Reddit freaks me out a little bit. Not gonna lie. After I've never had a Reddit, and then I made a Reddit for that, and then it just kind of, I don't know. People can be mean for no reason. It's weird.
Yeah. I think people tend to be a little bit more mean on Reddit because there's less there's even less accountability on Reddit because it's just a username. You know, it's that's all they see. They don't. It's a little bit more anonymous. Where like Facebook, it's more personal. I don't know. Reddit can be bad.
Yeah.
Kiara, what does your family think of you building the Mark 42?
I think they're really supportive, so I'm thankful for that. I know like a lot of my friends, or some of my friends at least, have like families who don't understand what they do at all, which is awful. And I think my dad doesn't get why I keep building like the same thing over and over, but my mom is probably my biggest supporter. So yeah, they're cool with it. I mean, it's my money. I can do whatever I want with it. I think that's their kind of attitude. Mom is like, she always wants to know what I'm doing, and
no, it's not.
yeah, it's my parents' money. But the other day she was trying to find my YouTube channel and like my TikTok. She made a TikTok to try to find my TikTok. So she's super impressed by it. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, supportive families can really make or break hobbies like this. My parents were like, my dad he didn't watch anime. He had no idea. Like, but I could always like when I was a kid, I'd build like a Gundam model and I'd walk out to the living room and be like, "Hey, mom, dad, look what I made!" And they'd be like, "That's awesome!" Like they had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
They were just like, "That's cool." And that makes all the difference. It does. And yeah, it can affect you. And I have friends like that too, who just their parents might have been a little more strict or sheltering, or it happens. You gotta push through it. Just remember, when you're 18, you can move out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Are the streams weekly or like monthly? So I'm trying to do a stream every Sunday at this point because of the weird times, because of the lockdowns. I'm trying. Just to get on this kind of YouTube grind. However, when things start going back to normal and I can start having a social life again and going out on weekends, they might turn into monthly, but then hopefully it'll be more beneficial. Like we can do them for the whole 90 minutes, and it'll be even more interactive and rewarding. So we'll see. Do you guys usually include the bottom of the boots for you to walk on, or do you cut it off so you don't have to worry about the bottom? Chris Robertson, my shoes are just covers. They're just boot covers that wrap around a normal shoe. I don't know what she uses.
That's actually smart, because I've done foam boots, and the bottom of the boot is all foam, and it's a terrible idea because once you're walking on that, it separates and it starts to rip apart. So I think boot covers are the way to go. I'm gonna try to do like a realistic boot this time with like an actual like heel and everything. I want to have like the repulsor, or not the, would it be a repulsor? Like a boot stabilizer. I want to have that in there, but I don't know how reliable it's gonna be. So that's the plan.
You could probably, like the boots I have on this, they have a pretty good like arch sole on them, where you could probably just get a big hole saw and just pop right through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be worth doing.
Yeah, I can try that.
That'd be cool. Like I don't think I've ever seen anybody with lights on the bottom of their feet that look good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a tiny detail most people don't notice, but like just having it there makes it so much more authentic. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. I need the boots because I'm short and I want to be the right height when I'm in the suit. So that's why I had to use a boot cover. Let's see. We knew you both before you got more famous. My family asked me, "Can you get money out of it?" And they didn't care after I said, "Not really." I mean, you can.
You can.
It's a grind, I guess.
Yeah.
You can make money out of anything. It's time, effort, and I think a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's almost about that time. I think we can probably call this. Thank you so much for doing this. I hope you guys, everyone else watching, got something out of this. And let me know if you want to have her back on, because then we can peer pressure her into coming back on.
When we don't have like a ton of like technical problems.
Yeah, it's just growing pains. We're figuring it out. We're yeah. This is the first collaboration stream. So we'll nail it better next time.
Yeah.
So yep. I think that's going to. You are great, James Hennigan. Close that. Officially given up on ABS. Good. Welcome to the club. All right. So we will try to do something like this again, maybe with better connectivity, and maybe both our suits will be done and wearable, and then it could just be a really funny video.
That'd be really cool.
It'd probably just be us being like, "Hey, look at this! No, hey, look at this! No, hey, look!" Like that's like 90 minutes of us doing that.
90 minutes of like show and tell.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then I did this. And,
yeah.
And then I can have a print fail again because it just seems to be the going rate. So, thank you everybody for watching and tuning in. We really appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed to either of us, subscribe. Go check her stuff out. Watch her video for reasons. And yeah, I think that'll be it. So I'm going to stop the stream from YouTube, and that'll leave the FaceTime up. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And I got to find where my friggin' link is at the bottom.
I got to figure out how to...
And